This tutorial describes how to record your own commentary for home movies. You will need an inexpensive microphone headset and an audio recording program like Nero Wave Editor. Nero is a popular compact disc burning program, which often comes with a new burner. Another excellent audio program is Roxio Media Creator, which also comes with a CD burner and is sometimes preloaded on new computers. However, there can sometimes be a conflict between Nero and Roxio, so it is not always possible to load both on a computer. Roxio has a simple capture menu with easy settings. The recording volume can be monitored as it progresses, and stopping the recording displays the resultant WAV file on this next window, where it can be edited as required. Roxio also provides scope for mixing several audio tracks. You can of course use other audio recording programs like Adobe Audition, which also has mixing and manipulating capabilities. Windows itself has a sound recorder in the accessories folder, but this is pretty useless and only records 60 seconds at a time. We will be using Nero, but the procedures are generally much the same whatever program you use. Different programs, of course, have different editing capabilities. Nero opens with this window. Assuming you already have the headset plugged in to the appropriate jack or ports, you start by a left mouse click on the red button. Unless you have special requirements, you can generally leave the sample rate and bit rate at the default values. Just left click OK. The next little pop-up window has an input monitoring feature, so you can test your setup with a few words without actually recording anything. Don't be concerned if only one side of the monitor registers input. All this means is that your setup will only be recording in mono, which is fine for commentary. This is because your headset microphone setup will only record in mono sound, even if you have ticked previously the stereo recording option on the sampling rate window. The next step is to click the red button and commence speaking. Time for the recording can be monitored as you go. When you have finished the script, simply click the OK button and the resultant WAV file will be displayed. The program displays 2 tracks, since it can handle a stereo file. The command line offers a range of manipulating tools which are useful if you understand the terms, but most of them are not relevant to a basic commentary recording session. Unwanted sections of the recording can easily be deleted by a click and highlight of the relevant part and then go to Edit and Cut. Do not make too many changes without saving the file, or you will get an error message and the program will shut down. It is better to save fairly frequently with a new file name. That way it is easy to step backward and try again. You can insert additional commentary into the file by going back to the Record button, ensuring that the option Insert into Existing Recording is ticked. First place the cursor into the existing recording at the point where the new section will be added. Then click the red record buttons and click OK when finished. The new section will then appear in the wave display at the appropriate place. You can also insert a WAV file from another place into the recording. Simply place the cursor in the appropriate place on your wave display, then go to Edit, then Insert File, and browse for the file to be inserted. Select it and click Open, and the file will appear in the appropriate place on the wave display. When setting up to record your script, make sure it is complete and plan to record the entire script in one session. If you record in several sessions, each time you put the headset on, the microphone is likely to be in a slightly different position. This can make a significant impact on the sound of the recording. This is why a headset microphone combination is better than a standalone microphone. It is easier to ensure the microphone is always at a consistent position relative to your mouth. The microphone should not be too close. About 2 inches away from your mouth and slightly above is ideal. That way you avoid breathing sounds being recorded. It is important too to record in a quiet place, not subject to external sounds like road sounds and dogs barking. The microphone will pick up such sounds, particularly sharp, sudden noises, which spoil the recording and can be very difficult to remove. Do not recite the dialogue at conversational speed. Use a slower, steady, measured rate of speech with pauses, particularly between sentences and paragraphs. Pauses can be removed if necessary, and it is better not to have to use a time correction tool. The time correction tool provided with Nero does not allow for automatic pitch correction. If a time correction tool is used, it is best applied to the entire recording rather than to sections. This ends the tutorial.